seems to think that it was food poisoning. Other than what the previous doctor suggested, I also recommend a T4 thyroid panel, 6:30 a.m. Eastern. Jim goes into a private study room on the first floor of the office, near the lounges, where he places a call to talk to Christine's governess. The governess informed him that Alamo Prep was out the next 2 days because of teacher in-service and administrative adjustments. Christine would be leaving to be with Jennifer for the weekend this afternoon. 6:20 a.m. Eastern. An elderly phlebotomist named Josephine Singh came in and drew blood. After which, she took the samples down to the first floor lab closet. At 10 a.m., a nurse would take the sample to the lab on the second floor for full analysis. 9:30 a.m. Eastern. In Washington, D.C., Jim is meeting with Administrator Erskine Bowles. They are discussing tonight's news conference about how the Clinton health care package would cover small business. 7 a.m. At St. Mary's Hospital, a nurse's aide comes in with Gerald's tray. Eggs, toast, sausage, biscuits, all without spices except for garlic salt because of upset stomach. 10 a.m. Central. JR is relaxing now, but the IV is now out when his cell phone rings. Rick, tell me what happened to you. Are you okay? Just a little diarrhea, Ken, Gerald said. Man, please, bulk up on some fluids. Man, I'm in the hospital. I've been doing IV fluids for 18 hours. The nurse brings me bottles of Gatorade and cans of Sprite every 30 minutes. 11:25 a.m. Eastern. In Washington at the SBA Executive Lounge, Jim is meeting with his executive staff about tonight's and tomorrow's press conferences. J.J. Miller, Assistant Public Relations Director, was assigned to write backgrounders to be released to press members at the conference, with Thursday's conference being about health care and small business payroll tax issues, and Friday's press conference to be about tech startups. Meanwhile, an hour behind at St. Mary's Hospital in Lubbock, Janus, a senior phlebotomist, comes in and draws some more blood. Doctors had felt that the infection was beginning to stabilize, so JR was going to get a burger lunch. 12 p.m. Central. JR is having his hamburger lunch when his Uncle Carl walked into the hospital room. Man, you would scare us, Carl said. Doc said I can leave tomorrow, Jared said. I know. I'm taking him to the airport. Your father said this guy named Mike is going to be flying you to Dallas. Curtis, the house caretaker your dad hired this year, he's going to be there to pick you up to take you to Gainesville. You'll be the only one there. But your mom says you can be trusted. 1:10 p.m. Eastern. Meanwhile, in Washington, D.C., Jim is meeting with his communications assistant, Shelley McCracken, a holdover from the Bush administration. She was in a position until resigning in May to begin teaching summer and fall courses at UT Austin. 2 p.m. Central. At St. Mary's Hospital, J.R. is wheeled into a new type of testing room. Digestive iconography. After giving a sedative pill, he is placed in the room with scopes going down his stomach and his anus and rectum. 5 p.m. Eastern. Jim just arrived at his house in Great Falls when he picks up his cell phone and calls JR's hospital room. Hello, Daddy, JR said gruffly. I miss you, Jim said. I miss you too. But I promise you I will call you more when I get to Gainesville. Take care. They exchanged their goodbyes, and Jim walked toward the front door, typing in the combination to the keypad and entering into the mansion. 5 p.m. Central. At St. Mary's Hospital, Uncle Carl and Aunt Donna walk into Jared's room. We heard you say tonight's choices at the hospital were pretty bland, so we brought you some dinner. Taco Bueno. Here is your chili burrito. The chili burrito is a set of flour tortillas, refried beans, ground beef, queso, lettuce, and onions. The bed on top of the tortillas was some small crunches of potato chips. JR's hospital roommate is listening to some Allens and Change. All day, he had been longing for a cigarette, but yet he had one more day in the hospital. Welcome to JR. I hope you enjoy listening to JR Hendrick Texan tonight. If you like what you hear, please subscribe, become a part of receiving most daily updates. It's JR Hendrick saying until next time, take care. And God bless you. Get ready for the next of the story.